Hey guys, I'm just gonna not have any music, nothing. We're just gonna get this bad boy rolling here. We're gonna have a short stream today. Short stream after that one, because frankly, I'm sure a lot of you don't want to watch any more anything else about the Seattle Mariners right now. Let me get this sent out to the Discord really quick. But what's going on, guys? How about that Seattle Mariners baseball game today, huh? Alright, sent out to the Discord. That's George W. Hey, chat. Let me get it pulled up here and then we'll be good to go, huh? Damn, son, someone's getting fired. Make it stop. What the heck? Hi, Ian. Hold on. Hold on. Give me just a sec, chat. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're doing, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's so many... Alright, there we go. Got things switched around. And, naturally, chat, we're missing something here. As I'm sure many of you have noticed, we're bringing back Mariners Anonymous for whatever episode this is, chat. Mariners Anonymous is back. And yeah, here we are. Another day. Another... I don't know, whatever the fuck we just watched, huh? Canzone looked awful. Yeah, hi, Ian. Hi, Ian. Rough one today. Hey, Ben. That's, there's so many things about this game that I don't understand. One of the biggest being not pinch hitting Jorge Polanco at all in that game. I don't care if he's hurting and so he can't swing the bat from the right side. Have him bat left-handed versus lefty. I don't give a shit. You have a much better chance at winning this game with Jorge Polanco left on left than you have with half of the guys you sent up there today. 1 for 19, as a lot of you are saying, with the with runners in scoring position. Yeah, a lot of good quotes in here, by the way. We feel our offense doesn't get enough credit for the things they do well. They don't do shit well. There's nothing that this offense does well. Nothing. Maybe they steal bases. Maybe this offense steals bases. That's it. That's all they can do. They can't do anything else. Yeah, Mitch Garver, dog shit. Dog shit day for Mitch Garver. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate that. Bliss is not a major leaguer. Got one of the highest batting averages on the team. Bliss is, in my opinion, Bliss is what is the least of our worries right now. Dude, appreciate it, Aiden. Big smooches, bro. Yeah. I don't... Lucario, appreciate the 99. Couldn't hit Polo for Garver against the righty. I don't understand. I know that's what he said, Creed. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, just a bad day. Bliss looking like he can't hit the fastball again, which has been the problem with him in years past. People saying that he can't hit the fastball. Do you guys want some music? I think I want a little bit of just a tiny bit of music in the background, chat. I just need a little something. The $5 holla from Eric. Beginning to think the 2025 Mariners are a sick social experiment. It kind of feels that way, Eric. Dude, appreciate the 5. Can we get some smooches for Eric in the chat? Eric, appreciate you, brother. $5 holla. Top D of the day. Chat right there. Like I said, this is probably going to be a shorter stream. It's already so late. It's already, 10:20. Obviously, the game went long. So it's like, I don't want to keep everyone up too late. I do, however, want to give 5 memberships. Let's get some good vibes rolling in the chat really quick. Gifting the last of our 5 members for the month to Secular, to Reese. Reese, good timing, bro. To Bakers, to Brandon, and to Joey. Yeah, it's a tough one. That was a game where that's another one of those games where you look at it and at the end of the year if the Mariners miss out by a game or two, this is one of the ones. I mean, the problem is I feel like I've said that like 4 times already this season, at least. At least. Saying that, like, these must-win games at the end of the year are going to come back to bite you in the ass. This is like for the 5th time that it feels like it's happened so far. I don't know. You run the emotions. Yeah, dude, already at acceptance. Dude, like, the thing is, I wasn't even mad about, you know, like, while I was watching this game. It was just, like, especially there at the end. Like, don't be wrong, there were parts where I'm like, what the hell are we doing? But, like, I was just watching it and just, like, in disbelief at how dog shit this offense is. One run is what you scored in this game. Even with the Mariners didn't score a single run with the automatic runner at second base in extra innings. Awful. The Giants loss was still worse. I agree. Phil the gamer with the 13 months rough game, huh? Phil, we have this new thing called Mariners Anonymous. If you can see that chip up in the top, it's hey guys, it's my name's Colton and I'm a Mariners addict, and it hurts, bro. Mariners Anonymous. Fritz with the 199. I'm starting to get concerned about the offense. Fritz, you might be about a month and a half late, unfortunately. KDR with the 499. I'm starting to think King of JUCO would be a better option than Garver. He's in his 30s and was a catcher. An empty roster spot would be better. I'm telling you, you got to get rid of Garver. You got to get rid of Garver. Like, I'm sorry. How much leash Mariners Anonymous merch is actually, chat. Hold the phone. Is it live? Wait. This might be. Hang on. Let's get some vibes. Hold on, chat. I think it actually might be live. Hold the phone. $2 from Michael Hobson. Number of swings through 90 poo. We're talking 90 poo, Michael. Right down the middle of the plate. Right. So bad. So bad. Is it not on here? No. Wait. Active. Draft? Is it in a draft? Where is it? Oh no, chat. Oh. Here we go. How do I make this live? Hold on, chat. Sorry. You guys made me think that we might be able to dude, America's stuff. Gifted a membership by Lucario. Lucario, appreciate the gifted member, bro. I think that Blake Hunt will, like, honest to God, bring up Blake Hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring up Blake Hunt. Heck, the Astros merch win. Caden, I don't think we're going to have it ready for, we won't have it ready for tomorrow's game, but I plan to have it ready for the, the next series, or the next series versus the Astros in, like, the middle or end of May. So it'll be ready for that. We'll have it ready for that, unless I can somehow get it ready for after the game tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done by then. For some reason, this is not saying it's live. But do you guys want to see a sneak peek, chat? You guys want to see a sneak peek of the Mariners Anonymous merch? Wait, it's not even showing everything. Dude, Teespring confuses me. It's not even showing everything. Sorry, chat. Freaking awesome. Let's go, Portland Mariners. Woo! Do we think that we do anything at the trade deadline this year? I mean, we have to, bro. We have to. If things are going as poorly as they are right now, we have to. I think that you bring up Blake Hunt. I think that you should bring up Blake Hunt. I really do. And just have him start over Garver. I don't think the t-shirt saved. Which is an L. Oh, there we go. Why is it featured like this? Download all. Alright, chat, here we go. Hold on. Well, let me give you guys a sneak peek really quick of the shirts. There's like a little pendant necklace as well, which I thought was kind of fun. That we could, like, all wear. I think I'm gonna get one of those for sure and wear them for Mariners Anonymous whenever we have a day like this. But who replaces Victor? So that's something that I think that Joe and I are going to talk about on tomorrow's podcast. Is like, it might be time, chat, and in fact I think it is time that the Mariners, they might just need to go make a trade already. You know what I mean? It honestly feels like they may all... This isn't even... Dude. Alright, chat, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work, unfortunately. But it might be time for them to make a trade already, because it's kind of to that point now where, okay, if Victor's... Now that we know that Victor is going to be out for as long as he is, it's time that you go out and make a trade. Can you go get Andrew Benintendi from the White Sox for, like, and have them pay some of his salary, but, like, send them a relatively okay prospect in return? I'm not saying anything like no top 10 guys, but pay some of Andrew Benintendi's salary and go from there. All right, chat, here's the t-shirt. It's why is it on a white background, dude? Why is it on a white background? Why is Teespring the way that it is? Let me blow it up here. Oh, really good quality picture right there. So that'll be the t-shirt, chat. That'll be live soon. It'll just have the logo on it. There's also some other things that I had in the works. I just haven't had time to work on it because I went to the game yesterday and then I watched the game tonight. I haven't had time to work on it. So this is not going to be the only Mariners Anonymous merch. This was just the simple logo merch for the Mariners Anonymous. So there was that. Let me see if I can pull up like there's stickers, Mariners Anonymous stickers. Here we go. I hope it's blurry in person. Yeah, if you wear it in person, it's blurry as well. Yeah. True. Let me show you guys this guy. And so yeah, there's gonna be some other ones as well. But look at the necklace pendant, and it comes in like a bunch of different colors. Look at the necklace pendant, Mariners Anonymous. Shout out to Jake. So anything that we get from like this merch drop when we do eventually make it go live, we're going to give 10% of that to Jake because Jake designed this logo. So we're going to give 10% of this merch drop to Jake for whatever we get out of it. So, yeah. But anyway, so that'll be coming soon. I can't give you a firm date. I thought it was live now, and it's not. So do with that as you will. But, yeah, so that'll be coming soon. Heck, the Astros merch hopefully coming within the next, month or so. So this is pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of fun. There's also going to be a discount code that I'll be sure to let you guys know about that you can use as well. So, but yeah, that'll be something that we'll be able to buy. Eric with the 499 on the back. If you've been personally victimized by the Seattle Mariners, call Mariner Mojo. And honestly, so Joe and I have talked about getting like a cell phone, right? Like a specific cell phone for like people to call and leave messages and whatnot. And I would totally do that. I would totally have like the work cell phone as the number that you could call on the back of it. That'd be so funny. That's a great idea, Eric. That's a great idea. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, there's some other ones that I wanted to... Yo, Rich, what's up, bro? There's some other things that I had thoughts about, like... I wish that there was a way that I could make, like, a chip, you know what I mean? Someone said, why not go for Robert? Robert has been really bad, but at the same time, I would rather have a righty, so I don't know. Wear Mariners Anonymous at T-Mobile Park tomorrow to show your displeasure with the performance of this team. Imagine we all just wear Mariners Anonymous merch. And to be fair, it's not just white, just so we're clear. There's not just white. There will be there's going to be more colors as well, not just white, I promise. Phone messages and voicemails feed would feed families. Yeah, it's something that we've definitely talked about. And with that being said, we also have talked about getting it through T-Mobile so we can go into the T-Mobile Park gate. So that's another thing we've talked about. But Robert or one hitter won't do. And again, Robert's been so bad. But yeah, I think the phone messages would be a lot of fun to be able to get from a lot of you, from just all you guys that we could just leave in there. We need to sit together, or does that invalidate it? What's that? The merch? If we all wear the Mariners Anonymous merch, I think it's perfect. Yeah, no, love a Scooble masterclass. Check his numbers on the year, Ben. Not that you know what they mean, but check his numbers on the year. Just know that the Mariners beat him. So, yeah, they were 1 for 19 with runners in scoring position in this game. I think that they are like 11 for like 82 on the season, bro. As a person interested in making content for sports, especially my Mariners, any advice on the start? Honestly, just start, Chris. Like, you're gonna make. We all made some really bad videos. We all made some bad videos at the start, videos that just didn't click. You know what I mean? Just start and just get going on it. It's like, that's the biggest thing, is a lot of people, and I think Rich is someone who also just started, by the way, chat. Mocha, he just started. And the hardest part is just starting and trying to not be too much of a perfectionist with it. Like, it took me a long time to not put as much work into the videos as I know, because otherwise they'd never get posted, because I'd be doing it too long. So that's why. $5 from Taco. He says, how long do you think it'll take Durangelo St. to be ready based on how he's had performed? Appreciate the $5, Taco. Man, Senja, I could see Senja being ready next year. I could see Senja being ready next year. Not this year, but like middle to end of next year. I think we could have Durangelo Senja up on this team. So, yeah, see, like Mocha said, yeah, it was a little quiet. It's stuff like, once you start knowing how to address people, how to talk confidently on camera, it's literally just gonna take you just making videos. Unfortunately, there's nothing else that you can do, Chris, other than just make videos. So, Aaron Urseth, $5 holla. There needs to be Mariners Anonymous pins to commemorate how many years each of us have been suffering. Like the little chips, right? That's the thing they have at like rehab, correct? Dan Wilson said it's still early. Oh my god. Shut up, Dan. Dude, if I can find a way to make these pins, you already know I'm gonna make them. Micah with the $4.99. Appreciate the $4.99, Micah. As a Mariners fan from Hawaii, I need to catch a 5 or 6 hour flight to catch a game. Any suggestions? Best series of the summer to attend? Micah, let me pull up the schedule really quick. Honestly, Micah, Astros series, an Astros series at home would be the one. Taco, becoming a member of the Majovians. Appreciate that membership, Taco. Make sure you check out all the fun bloopers videos. We have not posted one this year, but don't you worry. They will be coming back at some point. Joe with the move and everything. It just, he hasn't been able to do it as much. So I never thought in a million years that you would be part of a Mariners support group. Unfortunate, but here we are. Ghost Rose, Cooper. It was a rough one, bro, but I'm happy for you that there was a W. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you. Hopefully one day we can do a pod tomorrow or together. Looking forward to doing all the merch. Damn, it's so bad. Said help. We need the chips. Yeah. No, Chris, let me know. When you get started, let me know and we can try to set something like that up, bro, for sure. Nah, Nick, he's cool. He's cool, dude. Shout out to Lara, Ben. Shout out to Lara. Tell them I'll be there shortly. But they tell them to play a Swift. Tell them to play a Swift, and I'll be there. Shout out to Lara. Well done, Lara. Got the dates approved. I'm going to go to Ichiro Hall of Fame. Let's go. So I would go to July 18th, 19th, and 20th. That's the Houston series. That's a Houston series in Seattle. That's the one that I would say to go to. And that's, you know, right after the All-Star break, like kind of coming up quick. So everyone posting these interviews just looks so broken. Holy shit. How could they not? MJ, what's up, dude? Hello. Thanks for coming this time. Torpedo bats can't come soon enough, honestly. So true. My sister asked me why I keep going to the Mariners if they suck. I told her because one day it'll be worth all the heartbreak. Think about it, chat. One day, when this godforsaken baseball team finally wins the World Series. Think about that. Oh my god. I'm gonna be over the moon. I just hope I'm not dead before then. Dan Wilson has lost games for this team this year. Yeah, games. Games, as in plural, for this team. We're only 12 games in. Can we talk about Single A Modesto? How they doing so far? I haven't even looked. I honestly think that Everett's the most fun team in the system. Wishful thinking, I know, Autumn. I know. JP is offensive ass right now. I mean, the whole team's offensive ass right now is the problem. It's not even just him. That's the spirit, Mr. Guarded. It's like when the Seahawks won. I feel that's fair. I'll probably be dead before that then, and I'm only 24. I feel that. I'm 28. We need caveman clubs. Honestly, I'm in. I never responded to you. Oh, sorry, bro. What'd you say? I missed it. Sorry. Chat's moving quick. What'd you say? Mariners have made the playoffs once in my lifetime. They've made it, I think, 3 times in my lifetime, but I'm only old enough to remember 1. So, Polo would have saved us again. Yeah, that's the biggest thing tonight. And going to Vargas in the 9th was something that, you know, I don't think was the right move, but in the end, it worked. It worked, and that's what mattered. So, yeah, just a rough game all around. How do we purchase a channel membership again? If you're on Apple on an iPhone, you can't. But if you are, if you're on a desktop or on a phone, you click join. So, hey everyone, my name is it Nabbers? I'm hoping it's Nabbers. It might be like said like neighbors there, but I'm gonna call you Nabbers. And I'm a Mariners fan, just here to collect my chip. Thanks. Yeah. Hey chat, it's me, Colton. I'm a Mariners addict. I relapsed once again this evening and watched the Seattle Mariners lose a baseball game in which it made me want to die. So, hi Colton. Thanks guys. Thanks for coming to our meeting. I missed the 95 Mariners. Hey man, Dan's back, Edgar's back. It's happening. Saying why we even still support them, right? It's tough. It's tough. Any positives from today's game? The bullpen looked all right. Honestly, the pitching staff did a good job in this game. Any tips for a stomach ache? Baseball related. Ooh, a baseball hot dog. Well, not for you, Laura, specifically. Laura, a baseball spam masubi from Marination and Truly would go hard for you right now. Hey guys, I'm Taco. I spent $75 more on 2 Mariners games this year for a free jersey. Pitching was good. Exactly, Mara. Well done. Well done. Literally 0 earned runs. So true. Olivia Rodrigo said it best. 1 step forward, 3 steps back. What a freaking bar, by the way. What a freaking bar. Olivia Rodrigo, underrated, chat. Thoughts. How, dude, that's the thing, Alexander. With that clutch double play that was turned by Demo, you have to capitalize on that. And that was like him coming back from what he'd done before. Like, obviously, the reason that the Mariners were in that is because, or the Astros were in it is because Dylan Moore made that error and they scored that run. But yeah, Seat Down Fan said, I was saying, why not try a delayed double steal with 1 out? Randy would have stolen second, or Julio would have scored. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because you just, the hard part is being worried about, you know, not scoring the run in that situation, running yourself out of an out. So, see you at the next meeting tomorrow after we lose. See you there, Aiden. Luckily, I used the Mariner Mojo exclusive T-Mobile Park guide. Now we're talking, Taco. Yes, sir. Did you come up with Mariners Anonymous? It's something we came up with last year, kind of after some of the losses that Joe and I came up with this. And yeah, now it's like it's stuck this year, and we decided to actually have to make this a thing. Yeah, I agree, Cooper. It was like, that was one of those ones where you have to make some sort of adjustment there and win that game, but unfortunately. Yeah, tomorrow, chat, I mean, it's Luis F. Castillo on the mound. Like, I don't know. It's just like, with Luis F. Castillo on the mound, what can you really hope for? Hey guys, my name's Caden, and I had to park 2 miles away from the stadium 10 minutes before the gates opened and ran to the stadium just to get a Hello Kitty bucket hat. Why'd you park so far away? They haven't sold out a single game, have they? Ian with the $1 haul. Let me read your message. Appreciate the $1, Ian. Appreciate that, bro. How long until a giveaway gives a fan the chance to play in the game? That is some Savannah Banana stuff, and I'm in. plenty of Mariners fans here. Would be cool to get them more involved in the YouTube aspect of things. Yeah, bro. I mean, Chris, if you're able to, if you ever come to a game, let me know. If I'm there, I'll be sure to link up with you and we can chat. But yeah, excited for you to get started, man. That's exciting. The more the merrier, honestly. The more the merrier. When should we expect Williamson, Young, Emerson? I think Williamson and Young could be up at some point this year. Emerson next year. That's kind of the way that I look at it. You know I will, Ian. You burst out laughing when I said it's Luis F. Castillo on the mound. Luis F. and Castillo. Going to Sunday's game, I hope it's worth it. Is that the Rangers? Good luck, Autumn. Good luck. I hope it's worth it, man. Because it's... Ugh. Hey, I'm just saying, chat. The Mariners are still undefeated when Joe and I are at the game. They're still undefeated when Joe and I are at the game. Thoughts? Hello, guys. My name is Felipe. I drove 3 hours yesterday to a Mariners game just for a bobblehead. Hi, Felipe. Doraemon, it's because he's injured. I don't know. I don't even know. I wish I had a good excuse, but it just doesn't make sense. Oh, got you, Caden. Got you. But I want the prospects now. I want cake now. I want it now. GoFundMe to get y'all season tickets. There we go. And so there was a conversation that I had with Mike Cameron on Twitter today, saying that, I wouldn't hate it if they were to call up some of these guys. If they were to call up Ben Williamson to fill in at third base, while Polo is going to be needed to take more DH days, and move Dylan Moore to be your right fielder versus lefties. Because then you're going to have Solano at first, Ryan Bliss at second. You'd have Williamson at third. And then, yeah, that way you don't have to subject Luke Raley to lefties. We saw how that worked out for him today. And so, I don't know. It's otherwise, I really do think that Dominic Canzone should not have been the one that was called up. There are too many lefties on this team and not enough guys to hit left-handed pitching. It should be Tyler Locklear. Tyler Locklear should have been the one to come up, and it just didn't happen. But yeah, so chat, that's gonna do it. Like I said, we want to keep it short today. I actually went longer than I planned to. You guys were freaking amazing, with all the members and all the super chats here. I appreciate all you guys for being a part of it. Obviously we had some gifted members, some people remembering. The AI chat summary is in the way of like half of them. Otherwise, there we are. Lucario with the 99. Eric, Mariner Mojo gifted 5. Fritz, Phil, KDR, Michael, Lucario, Caden, Eric, Taco, Aaron, Micah, Taco, Ian. Dude, appreciate all you guys. I'm really, really hoping that we don't have to deal with this again tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys. We're going to chat tomorrow one way or another. But I appreciate you guys being here. Big smooches to you, and go. I don't know, dude. I just want to see the team fucking win.